exercising our First Amendment. Yes, protests. I myself apologize for any negativity I have showed the opposition. I feel I have failed them. I stand here asking the millions of teenage activists for their apologies on a personal level. These young, energetic youth are our future. We can disagree with their viewpoint. However, at GGWG, we will not tolerate bullying of any kind. After all their cohesive push, their stand for what they believe in is giving them a common purpose to be inclusive. This is what the country needs. This is what Oregon needs. Oregon. GGWG disagrees with their assessment of the issues. We feel a person's individual liberty guaranteed them under the Second Amendment is the right to protect oneself. If they so choose to do that with kung fu or a firearm, that is their personal choice, not the government's. I urge you, do not take the tools of defense away from the millions of good guys by continually restricting or eliminating the sales of any tools of defense. They are constantly being used by criminals on an offensive level. When there is a threat to our safety, these are the very tools good people need and whom you will wish had the means to protect you. I've spoken with and had the experience with many individuals who have been in life and death situations. Many of the wishes and prayers at these moments is not more regulations, more laws. It's either I wish I was armed or I wish someone was armed to protect us. How many more will have to die until those wishes are granted? How many more voices are calling out from beyond the grave, saying, if only someone had a gun? Yes, that gun Rambo will stand up and protect you. Bad people exist, we have seen it. We have lived it, and many have died from it. We are all worried it will happen to us next. I urge you to hear those victims beyond the grave. I hear them. They're not asking, why did this bad person get a gun through a loophole of laws, create more laws? They're not asking, why was the gun locker unlocked to give access to this person? They're not saying that the company that sold the gun in Bill's gun shops, who sold it to Henry, who sold it to Mary, who had it stolen in 1994, was in a safe that was picked and sold on the street for drugs and landed in the hands of a bad guy who accidentally shot me during some kind of initiation. They aren't crying that out. They're crying out, I wish I had prepared to defend myself. I wish I had a gun. Instead, we have made the process and continue to make the process extremely hindering to people who continue to fall victim to violent individuals with guns.